very thankful about that. Well, in your absence just last week, we was talking about physical and mental health sustainability. We're going to kind of stay on the physical part of it.
Okay.
And it's called preventative healthcare.
Okay.
Which is the action aimed at avoiding or reducing the manifestation of a disease. And the ways we can prevent this is very simple. But it's the diseases like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. And the easiest way to prevent that is annual checkups, number one. Get our flu shots, as well as certain tests and screenings. A few examples of what we can do is like quit smoking.
I don't have that problem.
Losing weight, which I'm still struggling with that myself. Eating healthier, treating depression, which I didn't know depression was a big factor in weight loss. I mean, in weight gain, and reducing alcohol use. And according to the NCCDPHP, which is the National Center for Chronic Disease Prevention and Health Promotion, they call it preventative health maintenance.
Oh,
it's just like a car.
Okay.
You just can't keep driving the car without getting the maintenance. But a lot of times we don't go to the physicians. We don't get maintenance as much as we do. And then by the time we do get it, we have got high blood pressure. We have diabetes. I'm a type 2 diabetic.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm finna learn something today.
Oh, you're finna learn something. And the difference is between a type 1 and type 2 is a type 1 diabetic body does not produce insulin. A type 2.
So hold on now, wait a minute.
Come on with it. Come on.
Okay. So I heard all these numbers for type 1, type 2 and all that. So type 2 don't produce insulin.
A type 1 doesn't.
Type 1 doesn't produce insulin.
Type 2 produces it, but it doesn't use it well.
Okay.
See,
I'm finna learn something today.
And type 1, you have to be on insulin. You get an insulin shot.
Type 1.
Type 2.
Type 2. You
I'm
don't
type
have to be.
2. I don't have to be on insulin.
Okay, so
you can get stuff like
Ozempic.
It's not a form of insulin. It's like with type 2, you can control it better than you can with type 1.
Okay.
Like type 1, your body's not producing any. Type 2 is producing it, it's just not using it well.
So you're producing it, your body producing it, but you ain't able to use it. What you have to do, that's what you're saying about the eating and the dieting and stuff. So that's what helps out.
Exercise.
Cut
some of the stuff I was eating out, the sugars. See, when you
say sugar, you talking about bread, pasta, stuff like that, not just
candy.
Yeah, candy.
The crazy thing, you got some candy like dark chocolate.
It's okay.
It's okay. The kind I eat ain't okay.
It ain't.
That's the kind that's not okay. But it's and a lot of times I didn't even know I was a diabetic at all until I went and got checked out.
See, that's what I was going to ask you how you find out.
Because they got checked. That's what it's important that we go and get checked out.
Get these checkouts,
You don't know what's going on
and you didn't go to no urgent care.
No, I didn't go to urgent care.
Emergency room. You went to a doctor.
My doctor.
Your primary care.
Mm-hmm. And let's give them a little example of what I should have did this earlier, but what diabetic is a chronic, long-lasting health condition that affects how your body turns food into energy.
Okay. Oh man.
And that's kind of, but see, your body breaks down most of the food you eat into sugar.
Okay.
And releases it into your bloodstream. When your blood sugar goes up, it signals your pancreas to release insulin.
Okay.
The problem is a type 1 is not producing it.
It's not producing.
So it's no release.
Okay.
Type 2 is producing it, but it's not producing it to a purpose. Well, it's not using it right.
It's not using it right.
And it acts like it's the key to let the blood sugar into your body cells to use energy. You need to have a certain amount in you. But when you are diabetic, your body is storing it. And that's what causes your glucose level to skyrocket. Like when I told you, when I first found out I had a blood sugar level over 600.
Oh, yeah. And I told you about, the young lady.
Yeah,
that you said ain't no way. Yeah, okay, I got you.
It's hard to do it.
Yeah.
And you got to be put on, I was on metformin, but they never put me on insulin.
Okay.
Because my blood levels are just elevated. My blood sugar levels just elevated.
So this personal to you then?
Yeah, it's personal.
For people to get right.
The one thing about diabetes is it just don't affect your blood sugar. It can affect kidneys.
Yeah.
It can affect your heart. It has so many things that can affect you, and it can make it for your kidneys don't function properly.
Yeah.
I know you've heard of people getting their legs amputated.
Yeah. So that come for diabetes?
Yeah, a lot of it does.
Oh, okay.
Because of the sugar levels in it. When you think of sugar, you're saying, well, it can't be.
I'm taking my pecan pie.
Yeah. But I don't like pecan pie.
I said, I'm thinking about pecan
you're
pie.
Thinking about pecan.
The best dessert ever been made was pecan pie.
No, I ain't gonna agree with that.
You can't tell me another dessert better. Well, I'll let you go back to
red velvet cake.
Ain't better than pecan pie.
What you got this?
They ain't made another dessert better than pecan. But I'm gonna let you go back.
No. Hold on, we're gonna stick this up. That's no truth involved in that.
That's
you
all
like
truth.
You like pecan pie, correct?
Anybody don't eat pecan pie, I'm concerned about you.
Well, you concerned about me.
Okay.
I don't eat pecan pie, so you're gonna be concerned about me. But